Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see, today's reading is going to be about what you need to know about your relationships during this eclipse. Now let's talk a little bit about this eclipse season. So today is the full moon in Libra lunar eclipse. And in 2 weeks, we're going to have the new moon in Aries on April 8th, and that'll be the solar eclipse. So this eclipse will be showcasing the dynamics of the Aries Libra energy. So Libra is all about partnerships, harmony, balance, justice, while Aries is the exact opposite of that: self-awareness, independence, action, boldness, even a little bit of chaos. So in terms of relationships, because Libra is about partnerships and Aries is about the self, we're basically being shown the importance of the relationship we have not only with ourselves, but with others. So I feel guided to do this reading so we can get a little bit of clarity and guidance in your relationships. So this will be about any kind of relationship you want to inquire about. So whether it's romantic, friendship, siblings, family, whatever it is. And do keep in mind that this energy is also really karmic. So if certain relationships are not for you, if they're not in your highest alignment, they will be removed from your life during the next 2 weeks, if not, a little bit later, but definitely in the next 2 weeks. And also this is definitely a time for you to be in alignment with your highest self. So whatever that means for you. So, if you're not in alignment, you'll be kind of pushed to be in alignment. So, maybe you change jobs or something like that. So that's the kind of energies we're working with. It's a time to not fall in love with someone's potential or have rose-colored glasses when it comes to someone. It's about taking the rose-colored glasses off and seeing the situation for what it is. Okay, so before we get started, I also want to mention that if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you ever want to leave a tip at any point in time, you can do so with the little heart thanks button that's below as well. And for these readings, keep in mind that they are general. So not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. If for some reason your sun sign doesn't resonate, I definitely recommend checking out your moon sign, your rising sign, and especially your Venus sign for this relationship reading. But without further ado, we're going to start with Aries and then finish all the way off to Pisces. I'm going to spend about 10 minutes roughly on each sign. So be patient if your sign isn't up yet. But let's see. Yeah, we'll start with Aries. So I'll go ahead and get started. Aries, I know it is your season, so happy birthday to all of my Aries. Okay, and the spread that I'm going to be doing... Let me pull up I just had it open. There it is. Okay, I lost it, but I remember it, so I think we should be okay. Okay, so we'll start with, we're going to pull 6 cards. So we're going to do 1 card for you, 1 for them, the relationship, the advice, the likely outcome, and then the challenge. So there's you. So you're the 4 of Wands, which is an awesome energy to have. Your partner or whoever you're inquiring about is the Emperor in the reverse. Also, let me move some things around. Okay. The relationship. The 4 of Cups. Okay, this one is the advice. So we have the moon, but it wanted to fall in the reverse, so I will keep that in mind. The likely outcome and the challenge. Justice. Okay. Hi Janina, hi Jocelyn. Thanks for joining. Okay, and bottom of the deck is the High Priest. Okay, Aries. So with the High Priest and the 4 of Wands and Justice, I do feel like this is a relationship. Like a long-term relationship or a commitment, like you are with this person. And it also feels, with the Justice card, definitely a soul contract. I don't want to jump to conclusions yet and say karmic, but it definitely is a soul contract, and with the High Priest too. So I do feel like this connection is teaching you about yourself, okay, especially in the next 2 weeks for this eclipse. I do feel that you and your person could be a little bit off balance also with justice as the challenge. And I feel with the High Priest here, maybe you recently got in a relationship with this person, or you recently took it to the next level, whatever that means for you. But I do feel that you're struggling to be balanced together, okay? Especially because your energy is the Four of Wands. So I feel like you're happy. I feel like you recently celebrated something, could be your birthday. And meanwhile, your person is in the Emperor energy in the reverse. So I do feel like they possibly feel disempowered in this connection, or just disempowered in general, however that means for them. And then with the energy of the relationship, with the Four of Cups, I don't know if you guys are like emotionally detached, or maybe you don't have conversations when it comes to how you're feeling towards one another. Kind of feels like you can be dismissive in this connection, one or the other, but it feels like the both of you can. Like when you guys get upset or you don't really know what to do, you guys shut down. And then the advice is the Moon. And like I said, it was falling out in the reverse. So I do feel that for you guys, there's communication that you need to have in order to break away from the confusion in this connection with the Moon there. Because I feel like maybe there's some secrets or hidden agendas, or you guys just are not on the same page, especially because you are in the Four of Wands and they're in the Emperor reverse, very different energies. So I do feel that there's something that needs to be addressed with the Moon card as the advice. So if there's any secrets or anything that you need to get off your chest, the next 2 weeks is a perfect time to do that. With the likely outcome, the Knight of Wands. So this is giving me your energy. So I feel that there might be some impulsive decisions in the next 2 weeks. Could be you or them, but I kind of feel like it's you. Unless your person is a fire sign as well, then it could also be them. But I do feel like there's going to be some impulsive action, some impulsive decision that can cause a little bit of disruption with the balance here. Okay, so however that means for you, I want to clarify this Knight of Wands. Looks like the Magician, yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels, and then we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So if you and your person have been struggling, kind of going through it, not being on the same page, I think that's what's causing a lot of stress and burden. And then the likely outcome is Magician. So I feel like you're going to do whatever you want at the end of the day. Maybe you're getting signs, synchronicities about a certain thing you should do, especially with the Moon here. I feel like it's saying trust your intuition. Not everything is as it seems. But I feel like in the end, you and this person are just going to do whatever you want with the Magician and the Knight of Wands. And it may not be the best course of action, but in the end, you'll learn your lesson if that's how you need to learn your lesson. It seems like because of this impulsive decision, you may be taking the harder route, the path of most resistance, okay? Because you do have justice in the challenge. So I do feel like this connection in the next 2 weeks, if it's not for you, you will know. Like it's time to see the truth of the matter. The World, okay? So yeah, you could feel like maybe with this person, it's like the same thing over and over with the World. Like the cycles constantly repeat themselves. Nine of Pentacles. If you find yourself immersed in this connection, like maybe this connection took all of you, it's a reminder to sort of check in with yourself and make sure that you are also tending to you, not just this person. But I do feel with the World, it's like the same thing over and over again is the challenge. And with justice, it's like just make a decision already, or put an end to the cycles that constantly repeat themselves. There's a challenge with that. Okay, so let me pull some more cards here. I'm gonna do the little deck, Island Time Wellness, to see what else. Okay, we have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So yeah, there could be some confusions about where you and this person stand. Bottom of the deck is addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Yeah, I'm not sure if you or this person are the ones that are codependent on one another, but it does feel like a separation is on the horizon here during this eclipse. But I think for you guys, it's not necessarily like an end all be all. It just feels like maybe you need time apart, especially if you're spending a lot of time together, because there is some codependency issues that need to be addressed. But I think the best thing for you guys right now is to kind of take a breather and miss each other. Like absence makes the heart grow fonder. Okay, let's see what they like to say to you. I wish I could take back my words. Interesting, and I feel like it's this person. So I don't know if when they get angry, they say things they don't mean. They can be pretty ruthless too with that Emperor in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse is like toxic power, or like trying to disempower your partner. I know I messed up everything. Yeah, so it does feel like when they lash out, when they say things they don't mean, they regret it right away. But I think that could be what the constant cycles are that need to be addressed, because it seems like this always happens. Maybe you guys break up a lot and then it's like the same thing over and over again. Okay, so let's get a final messages of love. Yeah, exactly. Self-care, clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting, which is exactly what I was getting with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like tend to yourself first and then check on this person. Forgiveness, forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So I think you do understand when this person say things, they don't really mean it. So I do feel that you forgive them a lot. All right, Aries, so that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you clarity and insight. If it did, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Okay, we're going to do Taurus now. Cool, trying to do 10 minutes for each sign, otherwise I can talk forever. So Aries, Taurus, then Gemini, Cancer. Okay, Gemini. Sorry, why did I say Gemini? I meant to say Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, your energy is the Four of Pentacles. Their energy is the Fool. The relationship is the Six of Cups. The advice is Nine of Cups. The likely outcome is Two of Cups. Okay, I like that. And the challenge, the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So clearly you and this person have a lot of love for one another. I feel like the feelings are mutual, regardless if this is a romantic connection or not. But it does feel that interesting, because we have two nines here, so Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. So it's interesting that the Nine of Cups is the advice when the challenge is Nine of Pentacles. And then the Six of Cups is the relationship energy. So I do feel like this could either be like a past life connection, or you've known this person for a while, maybe even as kids. This could be like a friendship reading too. But let's start with your energy. So we have the Four of Pentacles for you. So I do feel like right now maybe you're feeling a little bit reserved when it comes to this person. And I do feel like you guys have been having issues of sorts that I think you tend to shut down when you don't really want to hear this person out. If this is a relationship, I do feel that you guys have been sort of operating independently for quite some time. And I feel like you've gotten used to that you just don't really let this person in as much as you should. And then their energy is the Fool. So they could be a little bit more, because you're Taurus energy. Taurus energy is more careful, serious. Like, you think before you act. And I think whoever you're inquiring about is the opposite of that with the Fool here. They could be an Aquarius. So I feel that could be what irritates you about them, that they're a little bit of a fool. Like, they could just decide to do something one day and then they just do it. Meanwhile, you're more careful. But I feel like they also are ready to start fresh. They want a brand new beginning with you. Especially if you guys have been together for a long time with the Six of Cups. It's like they want to turn a new leaf or turn a new page. But I feel like you're still kind of holding on to something. You could be holding a grudge. But I feel like this person is an entirely new person if they did something to you in the past. So I feel that with the Six of Cups also, there's something of the past that could be an issue right now. Like, you're still holding on to that. Meanwhile, they want to let it go. So that's why I get the energy, like, if you're holding on to it, it's because it happened to you. Whereas the person who wants to move forward, like, they could have been the one to blame. Okay, but for the advice, we're getting Nine of Cups. So I feel like this is saying continue doing what you're doing. If you are spending a lot of time independently doing your own thing, I feel keep doing that, because the more you're in your own energy and not really worried about what this person's doing, I feel like the more they're going to make an effort to make things right with you, because they don't want to lose you, especially with the likely outcome being the Two of Cups. So if you guys have been having a little bit of issues right now, I do feel that, sorry, some window just popped up. I do feel that you guys will make it through, be able to get past whatever hurdles you have right now. And then the challenge with the Nine of Pentacles, which is really funny because I feel like you're already doing you, not really worried about what this person is doing. But at the same time, I think you need to let them in a little bit more, because if you are in a relationship, they're still your partner. You can't act like you're single either. Okay? And then going back to this Queen of Cups, you guys have a lot of love for one another. Like, there's no question about that. So maybe if you're curious if they still care, they definitely do. So, it's okay to make an effort to make things right with them. Because I feel like something of the past is definitely what's affecting the both of you right now. And, like, they're over it, meanwhile you're not. So let me see what else we get. We have the Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Okay, so I do feel like maybe if this has been going on for a while, some of you want to let go of this connection. Like, you don't really want to be with this person anymore. Maybe you're tired of them constantly chasing you. Fear of abandonment issue. Yeah, maybe they don't want to be alone. So that's another message I'm getting with the Nine of Pentacles as the challenge. Like, maybe you guys don't want to be alone, so you keep putting up with each other's BS. Bottom of the deck is stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. That's what I'm getting. I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they did something. They betrayed you. They caused you heartbreak and pain, and that's why you haven't let go of it. Meanwhile, they keep trying and trying because maybe they don't want to be alone. But what I like about this reading is that we have the Two of Cups. So I do feel like regardless of the negative energy that is here, you guys can make it work. So I hope that helps someone if you're feeling confused about them. So let's see what they like to say to you. It's time for me to heal now. I feel like that's you. Sorry. And then I wish I could share my good news with you. So maybe you guys are taking a break and not really talking right now. But I feel that whoever's over here is like, I need space right now. I need to heal. And then let's get some love messages. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Exactly. That's what I'm getting. It's like, regardless of what you guys have been through, you still can make it work. Healing, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So that could also be what's being brought to the surface, especially with the Six of Cups here. Like childhood issues could be affecting this connection. All right, Taurus, so that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight you're looking for. If it did, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you ever want a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you ever want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button also. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Okay, now we're going to do Gemini. Need to fix the camera a little bit. Okay, Gemini, let's see your energy. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. Their energy. The Moon. The relationship. We'll take all these. The Hermit. The advice. Eight of Pentacles. The likely outcome. King of Cups. And the challenge. Temperance. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel that your patience is being tested in this connection with the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like this is your energy, especially because you have the Ace of Wands for you. I feel like you want things fast, you want them now. I feel like you're definitely feeling passionate about this person, regardless if this is romantic or not. I feel like you're just really excited to have this person in your life, but for some reason your patience is being tested. Okay, and there's this energy of needing to wait things out, almost like trust in the divine timing of this connection, especially with Temperance as the challenge. It's going to happen and unfold exactly as it should. You shouldn't rush it. I feel like your energy feels rushed. Meanwhile, the cards that surround you are much more chill and centered. But I feel like it's because you're really excited about this person. Like you can't help it. It's like maybe the first exciting connection you've had in a really long time. Okay, but it does feel like this person wants to move slow or doesn't really want to show everything about them just yet, because we have the Moon for their energy. So I feel that they aren't really ready to open up to you just yet. They do want to, but I also feel like they have a lot within them. It's almost like a can of worms. There's a reason they're not opening up to you just yet. Like they still want to keep a little bit of mystery to themselves, because I feel like once you know everything about them, they feel like, I don't know, maybe the excitement will go away. I don't know if that's happened to them in the past before, but there's a reason that they kind of want to keep things a mystery right now. They don't really want you to know everything. And then the relationship is the Hermit. So I do feel that this is more of their influence with the Hermit, but this is also happening for the both of you. So I feel like this connection is definitely leading the both of you to your own self-discovery, okay? Because that's what the Hermit is all about. It's like the journey of self. So I do feel that maybe in times when you're not with this person, you do a lot of introspection, and so do they. Like a lot of thinking and reflecting on the connection, which is a great energy to have, because it seems like you're both trying to be wise about this, because the Hermit is also very wise. So I feel that you're not really rushing into this. Like I said, I think you want to rush into it, but there's a reason for it not being rushed. I also feel like your spirit team is guiding this with Temperance here. They're kind of slowing you down, kind of holding you back, telling you it's okay. Like don't get too I don't want to say don't get too excited. Like I think you should get excited, but they're kind of saying, you know, don't jump the gun. Like wait is kind of the energy I get here. And then the advice is 8 of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving energy. So I do feel that if you ever feel distressed at any time because you want things to keep going, I do feel like you're being invited to work on things that you love and bring you that excitement and joy. You know, maybe because you have all this excitement and energy and you want to, you know, give it to them. I feel like you're being called to also give it to passions that you have. Because I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles in this imagery, she's working on something that she loves and she's by herself. So I feel like the energy you have, you can definitely also exert it in the things that you love to do yourself. Okay, because it feels like this person isn't going anywhere. And the reason I say that is because we have the King of Cups for the likely outcome. So I feel like the feelings are mutual. Like, however you feel for them, they feel the same way for you. I feel like you're both being really mature about your emotions and also, you know, keeping your heart intact as well. I feel like you're not, like the Knight of Cups would be more of like the dreamy energy that kind of just rushes and gets a crush really quickly, whereas the King of Cups is more smart with his emotions. He really takes his time to see if this person is worth opening their heart for. And that's the likely outcome. So I feel like you're both doing that. And I think that's also why the patience is being tested in the connection, because the more you allow things to naturally unfold, the more there's going to be this sort of emotional opening of the heart. Okay, so let's see what else we get. Okay, we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So I feel like maybe there's sometimes elements of heartbreak in this connection, but I feel like this is also stemming from past pain, because I feel like the heartbroken card is a 3 of Swords for me in the tarot, and the 3 of Swords speaks of, you know, past pain and hurts. And it also speaks of mental anguish. So I do feel like sometimes maybe you or this person hurt your own feelings if you're like psychoanalyzing the connection. And then bottom of the deck is abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. Exactly. So I feel like you've been doing the work, and this is the reason why this person is in your life now, because you know, you could even manifest with this person. But I feel like this is definitely a connection you should enjoy. And any sort of sad feelings that come to the surface, I think, are just like old wounds. Okay, so let's see what they would like to say to you. So on point, yeah. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. See, I feel like they're in deep thought about you. Like, you may not know this, and it feels like they're very hush-hush. So I feel like they're very reserved, very to themselves, but I feel like they do think about you a lot, like more than you realize. You speak to me through music. So you guys could have like a connection to music together, or maybe when you hear songs, you feel like you get like a download, or they about you. Okay, and then your messages of love. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Yeah, see, that's what I feel like. Maybe sometimes when you get really attached to this person, you make up your own scenarios and conclusions. And the best thing to do when that happens is to detach. And you'll see that there's actually a lot of love and thoughtfulness in this connection. Yeah, exactly. Trust. It is safe to trust in the situation. Cool, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe if you're not already. If you ever want a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you want to leave a tip, you can do that on the thanks button below as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in your next video. Okay, Gemini, Cancer. Aw, thank you, Janina. Okay, let's see. Oh, I just felt guided to shuffle them. I haven't been shuffling them for the other ones. Okay, I guess we're gonna do that now. Okay, Cancer. Let me make sure. Okay. What is your energy? Okay, you're getting Judgment. And their energy. The Hermit. The relationship. The Emperor. The advice. Ten of Swords. The likely outcome. And the challenge. Interesting. You're getting some similar cards to Gemini. All right, so okay. Let's see, Cancer. Well, one thing's for sure for this eclipse season, I feel like you're definitely going to see the truth of this connection. I feel like you and this person have a lot of love for one another, but for some reason with the Ten of Swords, it feels like maybe it's time to say goodbye to this person because you have the Nine of Wands as your challenge. So I do feel like this connection has been quite difficult and challenging for you. And we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you could be in a relationship with this person or a connection of some kind, or not, but I'm kind of getting single energy for most of you. So I do feel that maybe you're just inquiring about someone you have feelings for, or you want to see like where you and this person stand. But I think for you in this eclipse season, you're going to definitely see the truth of the matter when it comes to this connection. It's like the harsh, cold truth. But you guys have love for one another. I do see that tremendously with the King of Cups here as the likely outcome. So this could even be that even if you're not meant to be together for whatever reason, because it feels like it could be really challenging, the love is still there. You know, there's like a reminder that there's still feelings for one another. But I do get the energy for this reading that it's time to put yourself first. Even if maybe the challenges aren't coming from this connection necessarily, it could just be your own life is a little bit chaotic and you need to focus on the priorities at hand. But with Judgment, and notice how there's like a couple here, I do feel that you're either, let me clarify this Judgment to make sure. Six of Cups, yeah. Does feel like a connection that you've been dealing with for a long time. Could even be a past life connection. But it feels like for you, you're saying goodbye to this person. It's the energy I'm getting. It's like you're closing the door on them, knowing that what you and this person share is really profound, very deep spiritual connection that I'm getting with the Judgment energy here and the Six of Cups too. I feel like you know that maybe in the 5D you guys are together because this looks very 5D, but maybe here in the 3D you're not meant to be together. Okay. Their energy is the Hermit, so I do feel like they've been pretty standoffish towards you. They could just, again, be doing their own thing. You may have not heard from them for a while they're in this discovery of self, in this journey of self-discovery, is what I meant to say. But it's very empowering for the both of you, whatever is going on here. Okay, with the Emperor as the energy of the relationship, I do feel like it's very empowering. It's like leading you to where you need to go. So maybe you guys came together and then were pulled apart, but there's still love there. Okay, because advice is Ten of Swords. So to me, the Ten of Swords is almost like it's time to pull off the Band-Aid. So maybe you've been trying to make this connection work for a long time, and then you just see like it keeps being really difficult to try to keep up with this person or try to see what's going to happen between the two of us. But just as reassurance for you, like I said, there's a lot of love here. So I don't think you guys will end in bad terms. I think it'll be more of a mutual understanding. Yeah, you could also watch for your ascending sign, Janina, if it resonates. It may or may not resonate. And then, so yeah, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck too. This is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this connection brought you two together, and then it's gonna lead you down your own mission in life, like your own soul purpose. But let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Ooh. Just take the top one. Yeah, exactly, death. So I do feel like if you've been in this connection for a long time and you feel like you keep waiting it out, you keep waiting to see if this person will meet you halfway, I think it's time to say goodbye to them, it feels like. And I do think that this eclipse season is going to show you that. Yeah, Nine of Swords, because I do feel like it's your energy here that you like stay up late at night thinking about this person. They do too, but I think they're more... Here, let's see another one for them. Knight of Swords. I think they're... Okay, I think before you... Okay, my words are getting all messed up here. I feel like this person wants to communicate something with you with that Knight of Swords. And the reason they've been away for a while is because they're working on themselves, trying to get their life in order. But I feel like you'll hear from them when you least expect it with the Knight of Swords, if you haven't heard from them. I also feel like they could go like weeks without talking to you, and then out of nowhere they come and they say something. Knight of Pentacles, they do tend to move pretty slow, but then when they make the effort, when they take action, they take action. But if you feel like you've been getting hurt trying to make this work, your advice is definitely to end this. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarification. Okay, we have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Yeah, see, I'm getting drawn to repetitive. I feel like maybe you've been patient with this person, trying to work on this relationship time and time again, and then you feel like there's no point. We have hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So yeah, what I always feel with this energy is like playing mind games. You know, like when you have to play card games, you have to like play mind games sometimes. So I do feel like maybe sometimes you could see through this person playing games with you, but you still put an effort. So let's see what they like to say to you. I hide behind material things. Interesting. So I feel like that's their energy. And then we have I want you. So yeah, I do feel like they're not necessarily someone who's very keen on showing their emotions. Like they could definitely hide under a facade. And then let's see your messages of love. Soulmates. Oh, and we got another one. We have soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. And then apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. And I feel like that's what they might say and come out of nowhere and apologize to you about something of the past, okay? And I do feel like this is a past life soul connection with the soulmate energy here. So there is this energy of loving and accepting each other. Like I was saying with the King of Cups, like the love is there. It's just a matter of, you know, is this healthy for me? And then bottom of the deck is fate. This is a destined partnership. And it very much is. I do feel like you guys were meant to come together, you know, with judgment especially, and learn what you need to learn. But if this connection is doing you more harm than good, then your advice for this eclipse season is definitely to pull the band-aid off. All right, Gemini, so Cancer. That is what I have for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, or share, and if you haven't already. And if you ever want a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button. All right, so Cancer, Leo. Okay, Leo. Your energy is Eight of Swords. Their energy, the Wheel of Fortune. The relationship, King of Cups. The advice is Eight of Cups. Likely outcome, the Empress. The challenge, the Chariot. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords, Queen of Lasers. Okay, so why are you stressing, Leo? There's something going on here, though, that you're really stressed out about in your head about this person. I think it's because they are inconsistent. They have the Wheel of Fortune in their energy, but we have the King of Cups here for the relationship. So I think you both have a shared love of one another. But we have Queen of Swords, and I feel like that's you because they look similar. I think it's the same character in the tarot here. So I do feel like maybe right now you've emotionally shut down from this person while you figure out what it is that you need to figure out when it comes to them. But with the Wheel of Fortune and their energy, I do feel like they could be inconsistent, that maybe that's what's driving you a little bit crazy. And then the advice is the Eight of Cups. So I feel like either you or they or both of you need to walk away from something that is no longer serving you. So I do think that maybe sometimes this is what causes the stress. Like there's certain, it could be other people, like external people that have like an effect on this connection that you need to walk away from those people, because the likely outcome of this connection is Empress, which is a really good energy, and so is the King of Cups. So I'm not getting any bad vibes from the connection itself. I think just you or this person need to walk away from certain situations that just aren't in your alignment anymore, because we have the Chariot as your challenge. So I do feel like there's some action that needs to be taken that hasn't been taken yet. So let me see what this Eight of Cups is about. The Seven of Wands. Okay. But I feel like I need to see what's going on with you guys too. Okay, you're getting the Eight of Pentacles. And they're getting the Lovers. Okay. And then the Ten of Cups. Yeah, exactly. I feel like this connection is meant to be. Like you guys are meant to be together. It's meant to work out. But for some reason, there's like external forces that you guys need to set boundaries in. It could be like family or friends who have an opinion on this connection. And I think you guys need to set boundaries with those people. But it seems like you're working on it. I feel like you're trying to practice healthier coping mechanisms. Like I think for you, overthinking is like a coping mechanism that you're trying to substitute with like working on things that you love with the Eight of Pentacles here. Like you're making an effort to also not get in your head when it comes to this connection, because this person has a lover. So I do feel like for them, they think this connection is very fated, very destined. But I think it also kind of makes them feel a little bit uneasy, and that could be when they escape. So I'm kind of getting like escape energy with this person with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they're very hot and cold. So it's like you get one side of them one day and then the other side, like maybe they're super interested one day and then the other day they're not. But I think it's because this connection is really intense for them that they don't really know what to do with the emotions that they feel. Because we have King of Cups in the relationship. So I feel like you're both, like I said, have a shared love for one another. And this is meant to last with the Empress. And the Ten of Cups. So very much family. So if you have family with this person, or you're meant to have a family with them. Okay, but I think for you guys, in order to remove any obstacles that are in the way right now, which I definitely sense with this Chariot, you have to do some walking away and setting boundaries with certain people or certain energies in your life. Okay, so let me see what else we can get. The Runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this person's energy. I feel like they're a runner, like they don't really know how to stay in one place. And that could be what's freaking you out. But I think they mean well. Like, I'm not getting like they're going to run away from you. I think they're just kind of scared of the intense feelings they have for you, especially if they are someone who wasn't expecting to settle down. Okay, bottom of the deck is talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So you guys could be in the talking stages right now, or you guys are still getting to know each other, or this just means like you guys are trying to get to the bottom of what's going on here. Okay, so let me see what they'd like to say to you. I knew exactly what I was doing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this person could play a little bit of mind games sometimes. Not sure why they're doing that. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I definitely get like a push-pull with this energy. So this could also be kind of confronting on the dynamics in this connection. Like if they do push and pull away a lot, like you guys need to address that. And you have to set some boundaries when it comes to that too. Okay, let's see the messages of love. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Yeah, and I do feel like that's what you will see. Because I don't see... Yeah, and then we have intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Which I definitely get that energy from you. I feel like you're very much an overthinker, but you also have a very strong intuition. So instead of overthinking different scenarios in your head, you already know the answer when it comes to this person. But there is patience that is required in this connection. I think it's patience more for this person. Because I think they're a little bit of a hot mess right now, trying to figure out their feelings for you. And especially during this eclipse, if they weren't expecting to catch feelings either, it kind of feels like it's going to be heightened for them. So I think for you, your advice is also to just pull back a little and like let them figure it out. All right, Leo, so that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe if you're not already. And if you ever want a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Okay, so Leo and then Virgo. And Virgo, yeah, like halfway done, I think, ish. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, Virgo, your energy is Queen of Swords. Their energy is the Fool. The relationship is the King of Wands. The advice is the Knight of Pentacles. And the likely outcome is the Six of Swords. The challenge is the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Okay, I feel like for you guys are kind of waiting for something here with the Three of Wands, kind of yearning. Maybe you guys miss the old days. You miss when things used to be more fun and exciting, because you have the Page of Wands as the challenge. So I do feel like maybe things have kind of hit a bit of a rut in this connection. The energy of the relationship with the King of Wands here, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a selfish energy with that one, kind of just doing what you each want to do. But let's start with your energy. So you have Queen of Swords. So I don't know if you are pissed at this person or you just want your space from them. Maybe they're acting a fool because they have the Fool in their energy, but it does feel like you're the more mature, wise one, and you're looking at this person like they're a little crazy. So I do feel like you're trying to like see what their next move is going to be. So I feel like you're angry at them though, or pissed off, because then the advice is the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like here the message is to take things slow, don't rush into any conclusions, like don't jump to conclusions. And then the likely outcome is Six of Swords. So I do feel like you guys will get past whatever this issue at hand is. But it does feel like right now you guys, I think I got this energy for you guys last time too. It's reminding me of the Virgo reading that I did last time. But I feel like you guys have been operating independently for some time. And I think that's what's causing the issue here of like maybe missing one another. Okay, so let me clarify the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. And then, yeah, I think for you guys, it's time to go back to the basics. With the Six of Pentacles here, it's like if you have been operating on a more independent energy, you're being called to like be there for one another again. But I want to see why you're upset. Yeah, you have the Tower. So maybe something recently happened in your life that is causing you to see this person differently, or the eclipse is going to cause you to see this person differently also. Yeah, we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like maybe you're a little irritated with this person because things have been the same for a while. Okay, but for them, we're getting the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So they still love you. They still want to make this work. But they also are having their own breakthroughs and revelations during this time. But I think for you, this eclipse is going to change everything about this connection, if it hasn't already. And also, I feel like something happened to you recently in your life that is causing you to be in that Queen of Swords energy of being like a little bit more detached and kind of pissed off, because she looks a little annoyed in this picture. So I feel like you're a little annoyed of this person. I don't think they realize what they're doing though with the Fool. I think they just live their life. They don't really realize that, you know, they're pissing you off, because they also have a lot of love for you. But I think because you're going through this Tower moment, they're also going to have their own like eye-opening experience with that Ace of Swords. And I think that's what's going to bring forth the both of you to get past any hurdles of feeling like you're in a rut, because that's the energy I'm getting. It's like you're in a rut right now. And then with the advice, the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, continue putting effort in this, and you can persevere if the both of you put in the effort though, which I do feel like you will, because you have the Six of Pentacles. I think it's just a matter of communication. Maybe sometimes too, one person needs more help than the other, and I think right now you might need to lean on them for support, because I think you're going through something challenging right now. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. So let me see what else we get with the Love Island. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Yeah, so I do feel like maybe you guys have taken a step back from the relationship to focus on yourselves. Especially eating healthier. I feel like you're eating healthier. And then bottom of the deck, we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. I feel like what I'm getting from here is like, if you guys are in a romantic relationship, it kind of feels like maybe your sex life has gotten a little bit of a rut, and you guys need to like spice it up again, because a healthy relationship also has a healthy sex life too. I feel like that's also what the Page of Wands and the challenge is talking about. Like there's been a little bit of a absence of passion, and it's like trying to get back to that. And it starts with healthy choices. It starts with honest communication, but also being patient with one another. Okay, so let's see what they'd like to say to you. I feel you even though we are apart. So I do feel like there's a disconnect a little bit here. Whether you're with them all the time or not, there is this like distance right now, emotional distance, if it's not a physical one. And then I regret lying to you, which I do think that's why they want to have an honest conversation with you that comes from a place of love. And that could also be why you're pissed off at them. That could also be the reason you're undergoing a Tower moment. Maybe you found out some truth about them that you weren't expecting. And then let's see your messages of love. decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Yeah, so you will definitely know where you and this person stand during this eclipse. Go slow, take time to get to know each other, which is also the energy I'm getting here. So if you've been taking it slow for a while and you feel like it's going to be slow forever and you're over it, that's definitely a message to consider. All right, Virgo, so that is what I have for you. I hope this resonated or brought you clarity to your situation. If it did, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're not already. And if you ever want a reading with me, you can do that in the description box below. And if you want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Okay, so I did Virgo, now Libra. Okay, Libra, your energy, the Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh, someone just had this too. Oh, Leo did. So maybe you're connected to Leo or you have Leo in your chart. Wow, their energy is Nine of Swords. So you're both distressed. Okay, the relationship is the Knight of Swords. So you could be connected to another air sign. A lot of swords energy. The advice is the Ace of Wands, the likely outcome. Oh, nice. The Sun. Huge contrast from the purple to the red, which makes sense. The purple is crown chakra energies, and I feel like you guys are very much like your crown chakra is activated. And then the challenge is the Moon. And bottom of the deck is a Three of Cups. So I do think you guys are friends, or maybe you recently were at an event. Or you guys started off as friends, and now this is blossoming into something more. But this could be a friendship reading, doesn't have to be the case. But I feel like you and this person do get along really well, especially when you're with friends. But for some reason, you're both in this Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords energy. So I feel like the reason for that is because of the Moon here. I think you guys are not being super honest with each other about something, or maybe keeping some things as a mystery or keeping some hidden secrets. Maybe you're not comfortable to open up to them just yet. But I feel like for you guys, an honest conversation or a pouring of the heart can definitely get you both out of this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. Okay, because then the relationship energy is Knight of Swords, which is about a blunt truth, decisive action. So maybe you guys said something that you didn't mean to say, and now you're that could also be what caused you both to go into this stressful environment. So let me clarify the Knight of Swords to see what happened there. Oh, the High Priest. Are you considering talking to this person about taking this relationship to a higher level of commitment? We have the Lovers also. Yeah, it feels like with the Three of Cups, you guys are friends and now you're trying to take it to the next level. Maybe you or this other person brought it up, proposed the idea, and then freaked out. Because it feels like things were going really well, and you kind of feel that if you jump into a relationship with this person, it'll maybe cause some triggers or wounds to be resurfaced. But we have the Lovers and the High Priest here. You could also think that maybe this connection is too good to be true also, because this is great energy to get for the relationship, but for some reason you guys are a little bit distressed. And again, like I said, it's because of the Moon. So let's see what's going on there. Yeah, Knight of Cups. I'm getting a shy energy from the both of you. So I don't know if you're both really shy people and maybe you're too embarrassed to ask this person out or court them or take them to a date, or even just, what's the word? Like offer them a commitment of some kind. It feels like that's what's stressing you. Like, I think you're both waiting for the other person to make a move. And because no one's making a move, it's like stressing the both of you out. Okay, because the advice is Ace of Wands. So I feel like you're meant to just go for it. Like, don't overthink it. Just do it. And the likely outcome is the Sun. So whatever action you take, if it's authentic and aligned with you, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Okay, but you have to get out of your head. And I know that's easier said than done. But the advice is literally just saying, just go for it. Yeah, the Emperor came out. So I feel like it's time to take your power and take action. Maybe you guys are afraid to take action, and that's what's causing a lot of the stress here. Knight of Cups is like asking someone out on a date. So I feel like you guys are really shy, or someone hasn't made a move and you're waiting for the other person to make the move. Yeah, bottom of the deck is Eight of Wands. Like, take action. Exude energy, because I think right now you guys are just mentally stuck. Okay, this is why. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Okay, especially if things are going really well, it could maybe freak the both of you out that, like, at any point things are not going to end well. Like, it could freak you out that it's going too well. At the bottom of the deck, we have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, which is a very similar energy to the High Priest here. So I do feel like this connection definitely has the potential of, you know, being a long-term commitment if that's what you're looking for. But I feel like there's still some energies of the past where you need to heal from that so you can fully enjoy this connection. Because it also feels like this connection kind of came out of nowhere, maybe when you weren't ready to be with someone. But I think that's part of the challenge that's supposed to empower you, because you have the Ace of Wands and the Emperor as your advice. So let's see what they'd like to say to you. I know I messed up everything. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like, maybe someone did something, took action, and then regretted it. I want to be more than friends. Exactly. I feel like you guys started off as friends, and then now there's something more blooming. And that could also be what's being addressed in this eclipse, that you guys were friends and now you want more with this person, and maybe you're not ready for that. Maybe you're scared of, ruining the friendship, which is totally fair. So let's see what your messages of love is. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Exactly. And I think that's the message here, is to release whatever plagues your mind. Because I think it's just holding you back, doing more harm than good. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I think that's the both of you. And that's why there needs to be a release of those overthinking thoughts. And I know that's easier said than done, but that's the message that's coming through for you. All right, Libra, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight that you're looking for. If it did, please don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe if you're not already. And if you ever want a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you ever want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Okay, so we did Libra, now we're doing Scorpio. Okay. Okay, Scorpio, your energy is the Four of Swords. Their energy is the High Priestess. The relationship, the Eight of Pentacles. The advice, Seven of Wands. The likely outcome, Three of Wands. The challenge is the King of Wands. So the last three are all fire. Okay, and then the challenge is the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Wow, so interesting. I feel like your energy, I want to start with you. Your energy is very much resting right now. I think you either need rest or you've been resting a lot. I feel like you have your back turned to this connection too, just the way the imagery is here. I think you kind of need a breather from this connection, especially if it's been really heavy. It feels like you have to constantly fight for this connection with the Seven of Wands as the advice. Maybe there's always challenges that are brought to the surface, and I think you, more than the other person, needs like a rest right now. Like you need a break, a timeout even. And then their energy is the High Priestess. So I feel like this person is very thoughtful, very considerate of your feelings. I think they know how to read you really well. Like you don't really need to say much to them. They already pick up on everything. So if right now you need a rest, like they're more than happy to give you that rest. So they could be like a Pisces or just someone who's very intuitive. But I feel like they get you and they know that when you need a breather, they don't take it personally. And then the relationship energy is the Eight of Pentacles, which is like a really good energy to have here. So I feel like you're both putting in effort to make this work just differently. I think the way you're putting in effort is by pulling back sometimes. Maybe you do overwork yourself in general or in this connection, maybe trying to, like I said, put in, like save the connection, it feels like, with the Seven of Wands. And for them, I think they know how to take a more like mysterious approach to saving the connection. I think they know that things will work out. Like they trust their intuition, they trust you. But it feels like sometimes there's a lot of energy here, like a lot of chaotic energy with the Seven of Wands and the King and Queen of Wands. So with the King and Queen of Wands, I do feel that you're both very confident individuals. This is a very passionate connection too with the King and Queen of Wands, which is interesting that right now you're both kind of in this more mellow energy. But I do feel like with the challenge here, the King of Wands, I do think there's like a little bit of issues of confidence when it comes to the connection. Again, I think because you guys are constantly being tested. Like maybe sometimes you feel like, I don't know how else to make it work. Like I don't know what else to do. But it feels like these issues are external. I don't see that you guys are creating the issues. And it's very much a Scorpio energy that your relationships are going to be challenging, like very transformative, right? Very much constantly testing you. And I feel like that's what's happening to you also during this eclipse. But I think for you, the message that I'm getting is definitely rest during the eclipse season. Don't overdo it. Don't overwork yourself. Because I feel like you're going to need your energy later. Okay, and then the likely outcome is the Three of Wands. So I do feel like right now you guys need some space, some time apart while you figure out what's going on with each other individually. Okay, so let me clarify this Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Chariot, which makes me think like there is challenges. There is obstacles in the way, but you have to persevere and fight through them. But it's important to have a balance of this much like exerting energy constantly versus this taking a rest energy. And then the King of Cups fell as well for the likely outcome with the Three of Wands. So like I said, I feel like this is a very loving connection. You both are on the same page, but I do feel that energies external of you are affecting the connection, especially with the Chariot. It's like things just like happen, maybe even like one after the other. But you're both very like confident people, but I think right now you're just feeling a little bit erratic when it comes to constantly having to fight for this. So let me see what that's all about. Oh, this is why. Twin flames. Yin yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Yeah, it's a very intense connection. it's supposed to teach you a lot about yourself. There is definitely much this element of the both of you being tested together. So whether you're together or apart, you're constantly going to be tested, because if you guys are twin flames or just like this intense soulmate connection, you're meant to, you know, trigger each other, go through a lot of challenges together, but be all the stronger and wiser for it. And then we have not today at the bottom of the deck, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So I feel like this is your energy with the not today. I feel like you right now are like just want to be in bed, just rest. Because again, this energy is very intense, very chaotic. So it can be a bit much sometimes. Kind of get the energy of like star-crossed lovers even. Like when things are going really well, all of a sudden someone or something makes this connection go through it. And you're both being tested to persevere. Okay, so let me see what they'd like to say to you. I want to feel that way again. And then bottom of the deck, finding out the truth crushed me. So you could have found out something about this person, or just, again, finding out some truth. It doesn't have to be about the connection in general, just a truth of some kind that then affected this connection. And then with I want to feel that way again, I do think right now you guys are going through some challenges that you're meant to just persevere. And there's this element of wanting to feel that happiness and wholesomeness, that when things are going well, it's like you missed that. And then let's see your messages of love. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. But that's very much the twin flame energy, like yin yang. You're opposites of each other. And that could also be another reason why you kind of want to take a breather, because maybe you're constantly having to overwork yourself to be on the same page as this person. And then bottom of the deck is past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Exactly, it's a very intense connection. And there's a reason for it. It's not testing you for nothing, right? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe if you're not already. If you ever want a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button below as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Okay, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, your energy, the Tower, oh my gosh. Their energy, the Six of Wands. The relationship is the Eight of Wands. Okay, very fiery energy. The advice, Temperance. The likely outcome. And the challenge, Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck is a Seven of Cups. Okay, so what is going on with you, Sagittarius, with the Tower here? I feel like this eclipse is definitely going to bring a Tower moment for you if it hasn't already. It's just going to change your entire worldview, it feels like, especially with Seven of Cups. If there has been confusion in this connection, I do feel like this eclipse will bring clarity and truth, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, your person's feeling really good about themselves with the Six of Wands here. So I think this eclipse season is going to make them feel really good. Meanwhile, for you, like I said, it's going to bring some discomfort, but it's all for a good reason, of course. The relationship is the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you're both very energetic. You both take action. Like, I don't think there's ever like a misbalance with this connection. I feel like you both put an equal amount of effort. And for someone to keep up with Sagittarius is a lot. So I feel like this person knows how to balance you, but also they know how to compliment you. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. So it's a very complementative relationship. Okay. The advice is temperance. So this is your energy. So I do feel like there is this element of needing to find balance during this chaotic time for you, but also the connection in general. And the likely outcome is 8 of Pentacles, which is great, which means you're both going to put in effort when things get maybe a little bit tough. And then the challenge is the Ace of Wands. So this is interesting because I feel like you guys have a lot of energy, but then there could be a blockage of some kind of starting to kickstart this relationship, or maybe there's something in your lives that you want to kickstart, like take to the next level. Let's say you're trying to move, like get an apartment together and something's stopping it. That's kind of the energy I feel. It's like you're both trying to begin a new chapter together, but there's some blockages for some reason, some obstacles, but it's definitely for a reason because you have temperance. You're supposed to trust in divine timing, because I feel like your guys' energy is very fast paced, and maybe this eclipse season is also causing you to slow down because the 8 of Pentacles is a much more slow moving energy. And then we have 7 of Cups. So I do feel like you guys have had a lot of options in life recently, a lot of options of maybe where this relationship is going, or I feel more so it's what next steps are available for the both of you to take. Like I'm saying, if you want to like move with this person, there's like different options of where to live, like something like that. So let me see what we get for the Tower. Okay, King of Swords. And then I want to see what the Ace of Wands is about too. Yeah, the Moon. There's certain things you're not supposed to know right now. And notice how the moon is here. Today's a full moon. So I do feel that right now this full moon could be inviting you to look within. And also with that Tower moment here, it's like there's this element of needing to be honest with yourself about something. I feel like it's this connection, or again, external circumstances. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands, which this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like some of you like want to move in together or take the relationship to the next level, but there's something about the home here with the 4 of Wands. Okay, but I do feel that with the Ace of Wands and the Moon, wherever you and this person are trying to go next in the relationship, there's a reason for like a pause right now, like the unknown. Like you're not supposed to know everything right now, but you're supposed to just go with the flow. And I know that's easier said than done, but you do have temperance as your advice. So it's like you're not supposed to know everything, but just keep going. Let's see. Yeah, we have for temperance the 3 of planets, the 3 of pentacles. So either way, you guys have to try and make this work, which I do see you guys doing. But there is this element of needing to be on the same page while you undergo these challenges, these blockages, these setbacks. That's what they are. They're setbacks that you're going to face. And the Tower also does represent like progress within the home being thwarted. So I do feel that, like, let's say you signed a lease for some place and then it just didn't fall through. There's a reason for that. You guys may be feeling confused. You may be feeling like a setback, like delayed, but there's a reason for that. I think there's another path available for the both of you, and you have to wait that out to see when that new path will be available to you. Yeah, we have High Priestess. So there is, you need to trust your intuition at this time. And again, like, you're not supposed to know everything. And I think that's why you're being tested too. Because maybe you always want to know everything, but who wouldn't, right? Yeah, we have abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. And then we also had this one fall out, not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So I feel like that could be your Tower moment too. If you've been feeling insecure, maybe you've recently undergone some things in your life that have caused you to feel insecure, just like not enough. I think that's also being brought to the forefront for you in this eclipse season, because it also affects your relationships, right? Maybe sometimes you don't feel worthy of the relationships that you do have. And then with abundance, it's like saying keep a positive mindset because you are enough. Oh my gosh, sorry, I almost thought I dropped everything. Okay, engagement ring, engagement partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So I do feel like this connection is meant to be. I think you're just both being tested in different areas, but it seems like you're the one being tested more in this connection, and you'll see how this person is meant to be there for you while you go through this challenging time. So let's see what they'd like to say to you. Okay, we have, I remember every detail of that day. So maybe if you sometimes get in your head about this person not caring as much as you think they do, they definitely do. Okay, if there's like a certain day you guys share, they remember every detail of that day. And then I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, see, I feel like this is almost coming through as like a reminder. If you don't feel like they're attracted to you, or again, if sometimes you feel like you're not enough, they're reminding you that they're really attracted to you. And then we have, I hid who I really am from you. So I feel like that could be like elements that you guys were dealing with when you first started talking to each other. And then let's see your messages of love. Oh. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. See, this is what I'm saying. I feel like you both are going to make a move together, whether you're going to move in together or move, I don't know. So, like, I don't understand what your journey is, but it's for the both of you. Like, you're both making some moves, and it does require a leap of faith. So even when you hit certain setbacks, don't let that deter you. Okay? And then play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Yeah, exactly. Not take it so seriously, right? Cool. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you ever want a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box. And if you ever want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button as well. Okay, so Capricorn. So we have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. Right? I hope I didn't miss anyone. I always am scared I'm going to miss a sign one day. Thanks for the emojis, Janina. What's the square? I don't know if I don't have the update, but I see like a brown square. Okay, Capricorn. What is your energy? Okay, we have the Devil. Their energy is the Ten of Swords. The relationship is the King of Swords. The advice is the Queen of Cups. The likely outcome. Oh, a hand shaped as heart. Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay, Eight of Pentacles for the likely outcome, and the challenge is the Queen of Swords. So you have the King and the Queen of Swords here twice. Or not twice, just you have them together. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you and this person recently had some fun. Things are going really well with the Four of Wands here. Like, you guys like enjoy each other's company. It's very good company when you're together. Very much like a celebration too when you're together. If you notice, it kind of looks like a party and they're dancing. So I feel like when things are good, things are good. But we do have the Devil. So there is some some darkness, some shadows as well in this connection that could be of the past that are kind of affecting this connection. Because for your energy, sorry, why am I saying your energy? For their energy is the Ten of Swords. So I feel like they have like a fear of betrayal or a fear of abandonment that is something of their past that is kind of being projected in this connection. And then the relationship is the King of Swords. So maybe you and this person haven't gotten to like an emotional connection that is required in order to kind of put an end to these thoughts of fears of betrayal and things of that nature. And then for you with the Devil, I do feel like you have some fears when it comes to this connection. I do feel like that's your shadows and that's your darkness that you're working through. So right now, while these sort of dynamics are being worked on, I do feel like you're both in this King of Swords energy where it's not so much emotion, but it is more intellectual, very like stimulating conversations. And again, you guys have a lot of fun together, but I do feel like the element of emotion is missing a little bit because the advice is the Queen of Cups. So I think in order to debunk any like overthinking thoughts of fears of abandonment, like I was saying, I think you guys just need to have like a more heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, because the challenge is also the Queen of Swords. So I do feel that if sometimes you kind of put a wall up and you close yourself off and are more standoffish, this person does the same thing. They kind of just reflect back to you what you're doing to them. But I think that's your way of coping through what you're feeling, and that's their way too. But I do feel like you guys have a bit of a barrier when it comes to the emotional space. However, we do have the Eight of Pentacles for the likely outcome. So I do see that you guys are going to put in that effort to get on the same page and put in the effort to even open yourselves up more emotionally. Because that's the advice. It's like to be more emotional with one another. But I do want to clarify the Devil and the Ten of Swords to see what else we get. We have Six of Swords for the Devil, and the Ten of Swords we have Temperance. Yeah, so this person is very much still healing from that, healing from abandonment wounds, betrayals, feeling like stabbed in the back. Like this person is still healing from that. So if at any point you ever feel like this person is, you know, maybe like exaggerating or overreacting, they're just coming from a place of having been stabbed in the back before. So it's not that they think you're going to do it to them, but I do think because you're in that Devil energy, they could think that sometimes you're going to leave them if you're not, you know, putting your best foot forward to say. And then we have the Five of Cups. So yeah, exactly. It's like the past wounds, the past pains, the past hurts are still lingering there for you and this person, but differently. Okay, because I think for you, your pains and traumas kind of took a hold on you in a much more intense way because you're in the Devil energy. Whereas with them, with the Ten of Swords, they're almost at the end of their healing. They're just about done. But for you, it like still plagues you. And then we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like you also have fears of abandonment, just different. I feel like people that you put your faith and trust into have walked away from you. Like people have turned their back on you. And I think that's also made it hard for you to connect with anyone emotionally currently because maybe you did that in the past and then that person left you hanging because we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like it's something you're also needing to move on from. So I feel like there's this element that you could be stuck on that and you need to just let it go, move past it. And I know easier said than done, but I think that'll help you not feel so stuck because the Devil is that energy of being stuck too. So I feel like that's what you're going to see in the eclipse season. Okay, so we're getting the mirror for you guys, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, exactly, introspection. Yeah, so I feel like you're both like holding the mirror up to each other. So, you know, you're reflecting each other any wounds that need healing. Okay, and then also introspection. So, you know, the mirror is also like looking at yourself, reflecting on yourself. So I feel like that's what you're both doing right now. And it's a great energy because I feel like you're going to be able to work through any sort of limitations that you've had for a while. This connection will help you move past that. Because again, with the advice, Queen of Cups, it's like it's okay to trust this person on a vulnerable emotional level. And, you know, I see you guys putting that effort. So I do like that energy. And then bottom of the deck is photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Exactly. So very much of the past. I feel like the pains and the things you guys are holding on to don't even have to do anything with this connection. It's like things of the past that maybe you sometimes look back on. Okay, so let's see what they'd like to say to you. I left you when I saw you with someone. See, this is what I'm saying. I feel like, I don't think this necessarily happened. Like, I don't think it's literal. I'm just getting like, there is those abandonment fears. Like, let's say you feel like this person's going to leave you hanging, so you pull away. And vice versa, you know, they think you're going to leave them, so they pull away. Like, that's the energy I'm getting with that card. So many things remind me of you. So I feel like this person's always thinking about you. You're always in their thoughts. And then let's see a messages of love. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Yeah, so it does very much feel like it's a new connection. It's like in the friendship level, and there's still this energy of needing to bring down the walls. And then we have longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. So I feel like that could be how this connection got started too. Like if you guys were friends first and then you had like a secret crush on each other. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight to your situation. If it did, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you're not already. And if you ever want a reading with me or you want to leave a tip at any time, you can do that all in the description box below or in the thanks button. But I'll see you guys in your next reading. Okay, so now we're going to do Aquarius. Okay. What's going on with me, my Aquarius tribe? Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. Thank you for watching. Okay, let's see. Aquarius, what is your energy? Okay. Ooh, Aquarius, you have the Ace of Cups. Their energy is the Chariot. The relationship is the Queen of Swords. The advice is the Nine of Pentacles. The likely outcome is the Tower. And the challenge. Oh, we'll just take the King of Wands. Okay, we'll take all three because why not? Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so if this is a new connection, which it definitely feels like with the Ace of Cups, or it could be a resurgence of a current connection, but I definitely feel like it's a new connection because the energy that I'm getting with this Page of Pentacles, it's like you meet this person when you least expect it. I feel like recently you've been like studying, working on something, you kind of just have like your nose to the book or like your nose to the grind. And I feel like this connection just comes out of nowhere, especially because their energy is the Chariot. So I feel like this person could be moving to where you're currently at, or they're like new in your area or something like that. But I feel like they could be coming from elsewhere, and then wherever you are, that's where they show up. Because your energy is the Ace of Cups. So I feel like for you, if this is a new connection, I feel like right off the bat, you know that you're interested in this person. You want to see where this goes. And they feel the exact same way with that Chariot. Like they're willing to see where this takes them. And then the energy of the connection is the Queen of Swords, which is funny because I feel like even though you're both going to be like really into each other, I feel like you're not going to really show it. I think you're going to kind of have you know, keep your cards to yourself, or you might have a wall up just to kind of test this person to see if they're really the real deal, which is very much an Aquarius energy. I feel like Aquarius can do that. They can even like put on like this RBF and see if this person is still going to put up with them after that. It's almost like a test. If you can handle Aquarius at their worst, you can handle them at their best. So I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting with the Queen of Swords. And then the advice is the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like wherever you find yourself in life in this connection, it's really, really important to continue keeping your independence. Okay, so like not moving too fast in this connection, especially if you're like completely enamored and smitten of them, which I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen with the Ace of Cups in your energy. So I feel like your advice here is saying like, keep doing you, keep your life separate from this person almost, you know, like just make sure you keep that element of independence within yourself, because I feel like Aquarius can definitely lose themselves in relationships if they're not careful. And then the likely outcome is the Tower, which I definitely need to clarify. But okay, I'm getting a few things already. But I do feel that this relationship is going to change you dramatically, the both of you. It's like whatever thoughts, ideas you've had when it came to relationships, or of like when you'd meet like a special someone, that's just going to completely go out the door. This Tower is going to bring like a really rude awakening to you when it comes to relationships. It's nothing to be feared. It's just going to be like really unexpected. Yeah, Seven of Cups. So there might be this element of confusion, not really knowing what's going on in the connection, but I feel like that's part of it. That could be the tests that you're both meant to embark on. That the advice is Nine of Pentacles, right? So even in the face of challenge and adversity, you have to keep your strength and your independence. So the challenge with the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, I feel like the King of Wands is this person. I feel like they're going to be this like very attractive, it could be a fire sign. I don't know why. With the Nine of Swords, I feel like that's your energy. And then the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there's this element that you could still be like holding on to certain beliefs when it comes to relationships or people in general that could be holding you back in this connection. Especially if this person is like a King of Wands, you know, very attractive. You could have like preconceived notions about them and kind of judging them for that, because maybe you've like dated people like that in the past or that looked like this person. You could be thinking like, oh, they're just another one of those people, you know? So I feel like don't judge this person until you get to know them is what I feel there. Or don't jump to conclusions when it comes to this person. I also feel with this King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords, this could be a small message for some, but I do feel like there's someone from your past that has a hold on you, like a passionate hold on you, that you could kind of still struggle to let them go when you have someone new in your life. Okay, so let me clarify the Chariot. We have the Ace of Swords, and for you, the Four of Wands. Yeah, exactly. With the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups in your energy, I just feel like you're going to be completely enamored of this person. And they are of you too. Like for them, it's almost like a light bulb moment with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. It's like they see you and they're like, wow, I need to go after Aquarius. And then we have the Two of Swords. So I do feel like there is, I think this is your energy. Like there's this element of kind of going back and forth. Maybe you're stuck between two people or something like that. So let me see what else we get. Oh, we have love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Beautiful. So yeah, I do feel like this is new love for a lot of you. So this eclipse season, you may be meeting this new person, or like the energy of you needing to meet them could kind of be heightened as well. You could even be going through a Tower moment before you meet this person also. Then we have Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So yeah, it's going to be paradise with this person. And I think you just have to let go of any anxieties that you may feel when it comes to this person, because I feel like they're going to be the real deal, but that could also be the reason why you don't think it's serious because you maybe think it's like too good to be true. Okay, so let's see what they'd like to say to you. I couldn't let you get close to me. See, I feel like that's your energy for some reason. I feel like you have, or the both of you do, like there could still be some walls up until you feel completely comfortable opening yourselves up to one another. And then we have I love you. So yeah, the love is there, but I do think there's a little bit of hesitation as well. And then let's see your messages of love. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. So like I'm saying, you either have already met them or you're going to meet them very soon. And then we have finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So you could have had money troubles recently, or this person too, but I do feel that you meet this person when you're doing like better financially also. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. And if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. And if you want to leave a tip, you can do that with the thanks button below as well. All right, so last but not least, Pisces. We're at the home stretch. Okay. Thanks, Jocelyn. Okay, Pisces. What is your energy? Page of Wands. Their energy. Oh, let's do this one. The Emperor. The relationship is the Four of Pentacles. The advice is Two of Pentacles, the likely outcome, the Chariot, and the challenge, the Knight of Swords. And bottom of the deck is Temperance. So every time I see Temperance in a like reading with relationships, I do feel like this relationship is being tested. I do feel that you're both testing each other's patience, so there is this element of needing to, you know, be graceful towards one another and just let things unfold naturally, especially during this eclipse season when emotions are going to be heightened. So I do think the message here with Temperance is to take it easy, find balance. And you also have the Two of Pentacles in the advice, which is also about finding balance. So I think that's going to be the biggest takeaway here for you guys, is to, you know, before you react, like, have a moment with yourself before you say anything you might regret later. Okay, because you do have the Knight of Swords as a challenge. So I do think that happens sometimes. Sometimes you may say things out of anger, or they to you, and then there's this feeling of regret, like I shouldn't have said that. So I do feel like during this eclipse season, you guys may feel like you're annoyed of each other to the point of needing to kind of take a step back. Okay, so your energy is the Page of Wands, and theirs is the Emperor. So I feel like you're trying to sort of see what this person's intentions are. I feel like you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. You're trying to like have this lighthearted approach to this connection, especially during this time, like I said, of like very much intense emotions. And then they're in the Emperor energy. So I feel like they're feeling pretty good within themselves. They're feeling empowered. And I think you see that as well. So you're kind of, like I said, giving them the benefit of the doubt. And then the relationship is the Four of Pentacles. And you have the advice and the Two of Pentacles. So earth energy there. Meanwhile, these are fire energy. So I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you guys are holding on to one another, trying to make things work if you have been hitting challenges per se. I also feel like you guys are, if this is like a marriage or like a long-term commitment, I feel like you guys are trying to save up money right now and not spend. Like you're trying to be frugal with your money. And then I'm also feeling that regardless of what life throws at you with the Four of Pentacles, you guys will still be there for one another and like hold on to each other. And then the advice is the Two of Pentacles. So like I'm saying, there is this energy of needing to find balance at this time. I also feel that you have to weigh the pros and cons in this connection. You know, sometimes maybe the cons outweigh the good outweighs the bad, but maybe sometimes you're fixated on the bad when there's more good traits than bad, if that makes sense. Okay, and then the likely outcome is the Chariot. So I do feel that you guys are going to tackle any challenges that you may face and both be willing to put up with anything that is thrown at you. Okay, and then the challenge, like I was saying with the Knight of Swords, I'm getting two energies with that. I do feel that there is this element of maybe sometimes being a little bit too truthful, that you hurt each other's feelings, or there's something you need to get off your chest. So I do want to clarify that. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. So the family dynamics. And then the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I do think there is something you need to address. This could be a marriage and like something that the family needs to be addressed in as well with the Ten of Cups. And the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there's some like sadness or pain or grief, or maybe the family is grieving right now also about anything. Like it could be like a loved one that passed, or just like loss that you recently all suffered as a family. But I do feel like with the challenge here, it's time to move forward, keep going, you know, don't stay stuck for too long. And then again, with the likely outcome being the Chariot, I feel like you guys are going to make those moves that you need to make. And let me clarify this Two of Pentacles. Okay, the High Priestess. Yeah, see, this is why I feel like it's important to weigh the pros and cons in this connection. Trust your intuition, trust your heart on what you're feeling when it comes to this person. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there is a lot of love here. So this is why I feel like you won't leave each other hanging when the going gets tough, or when you feel like you're both being tested in this connection. Because I feel like you're very much going to be getting tested with that Temperance energy. Like your patience will be tested. So, and as I'm saying that, it just started raining really hard. So I don't know if that's a message for you guys. But let me see what else we get with the Island Time Wellness. We have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Exactly. I feel like here, like take things back to the basics, because the energy that I'm getting with this connection, it's like a very established relationship. So like long-term commitment, a marriage, or just like a long-term friendship also. So I feel like be there for one another, unconditionally love one another, give and receive affection. You know, make sure that not only you're receiving, but you're also giving it. And then we have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So this could be the energy that you guys are getting out of, and that could be why, like I said, you're giving this person the benefit of the doubt. Because I feel like with the Emperor energy, like maybe this person was a little bit more self-absorbed, maybe they did love bombing, but I feel like I said, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt, especially if this is like a marriage or long-term commitment. You're not just gonna give up on them right away, you know? So take that as it resonates for you. And then let me see what they'd like to say to you. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. There is this like emotional outpouring that needs to be addressed here with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Maybe this person with the Emperor energy too feels too like proud to say how they really feel. So I feel like the advice with the High Priestess too is kind of like read the room, read between the lines, because the High Priestess is your energy, Pisces. So I feel like you are a naturally intuitive person. So maybe if you feel like this person wants to get something off their chest, like invite them to do so. And then we have I am becoming a better person. So yeah, again, this is why I felt like you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe they did something and now you see that they're trying to redeem themselves. Okay, and then messages of love. Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Yeah, and you may know that, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's how you guys are testing each other. Like there's lessons to be learned. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson. Okay, so it feels like you recently mastered a certain lesson and then this lesson came into your life, or this is the lesson you've mastered. All right, Pisces, so that is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's my pleasure to do these readings for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying these lives too. And I look forward to checking out what topic I'm going to do for you guys next week. So if you ever have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them, because sometimes I don't know what you guys want to, want me to read for you. So if you guys ever have suggestions, I do love to hear them. But that is all I have for you guys right now. So I do wish you a peaceful eclipse season. Hopefully it treats you well, because it is going to get a little crazy for some people. But I thank you all for watching and joining me and participating. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.